Hi guys, I know it's been a really long time since I last posted, and in my last video I promised to make a collage of post-op day 1 through day 8 of pictures of my swelling and how it went down, but I still haven't done that and I feel really bad. I will be doing that probably this week. I kind of focused more on my Jawsurgery account instead of my YouTube account just because it was easier to post a picture of myself every single day after my surgery. So if you want to follow that, I will post in the link below. I'll post my username, so if you guys want to look me up on Instagram and follow me, it's fine, or just it's not on private, so you could like scroll through and see the changes that I went through. So yeah, on Wednesday it has been 7 weeks since my surgery, and I am really happy with the results. I kind of want to go through a brief summary from day 1 through this week or today, so I could let you guys know the things that I went through and the changes that I've noticed in my face. So day 1, week 1, I was wired shut for a whole week and I was on a liquid diet. That week I did get really sick. I caught a fever, and then that medication that they gave me, so because they thought I might have had a infection, they gave me antibiotics, which caused me to throw up everything that I had in my stomach, so I couldn't hold anything down for about 2 days, and then I had to go back to the hospital because I had to be put on an IV, and they had to put liquids into my body because I was suffering, and it was really hard for me that week. But honestly, now that that's over, I totally don't regret doing the surgery. During those first couple days, I didn't regret it, but I was just really sad that that happened to me because I was really prepared for the surgery and I didn't expect that. So yeah, so after 1 week, my surgeon took off all my rubber bands and allowed me to wear these rubber bands just on my canine teeth, which I don't have on right now, because I don't need to wear them anymore. But before, I had to wear rubber bands every single day, at every hour on my canine teeth. And then at night, I'd have to wear those too, and then one down in the middle connecting to this hook, which goes into my septum bone, and then this hook down here that goes into my chin bone. And these hooks are going to come out during my 4-month post-op. So right now I am almost 2 months post-op, which is next Wednesday will mark 2 months. So yeah, so then after that, week 3, she allowed me to start jogging lightly, which was nice because I was really tired of laying in bed and just hanging out. And honestly, I got really bored. Like, I felt like even though I could do so much stuff here at my house, like watch TV, watch movies, or read books, like I was so lazy. I'd just like sit there and stare at a wall. I don't know why. I just didn't feel up to doing anything, which I noticed like a lot of people went through the same thing. I don't know why I didn't do much, but yeah, so then I started jogging, which made me feel so much better. During the first couple weeks, I suggest that you guys go on little walks and go out because you will be stuck at home. And it's not like you're depressed, but you kind of feel sad, like, because you want to get back to normal. You want to feel like yourself. And there was a good couple weeks where I didn't feel like myself at all, and I was just tired of not being able to talk right because I did have a splint in my mouth, which caused me to have a bad lisp. And I know I still kind of have a lisp right now just because my tongue's getting used to the position of my jaw. But I heard that some people that had lisp before, it went away after surgery after a couple months. So I'm hoping that happens for me. I had to eat a soft food diet, and honestly I was so tired of it. I was craving everything, like things that I'd never liked, and it was like really weird because I'd watch things on TV and then I'd be like, wow, that looks so good, and like my boyfriend would be like, you don't even like that, and I'm like, I know, I don't know why, it just looks so good to me. And it was just really weird. Like, I was getting these weird cravings. And also, like, I don't know why, but it satisfied me to watch people eat. And then, like, I would just be there eating, like, applesauce or mashed potatoes. I did end up losing 11 pounds during this whole process, but I did gain 1 pound, which was nice. I mean, I lost weight and it was nice too, but I don't know, I just lost it in random parts of my body, so it doesn't, like, my body, to me, looks a little bit different, and weird and awkward, so I don't know. I mean, I just have to start exercising probably a little more, and then I'll look back to normal. So yeah, so then, and then also I was allowed to start, after week 3, I was allowed to start laying down on my sides and laying flat, which was nice. And in the beginning, it felt really weird though, because I felt like there was so much pressure laying on my face, and just because of the swelling. A lot of my swelling has gone down. I'm pretty sure like 98% of it has gone down. And I noticed my cheeks are chubby, but I think that's how I am. And then right here, maybe a little bit swelling. And I noticed there's swelling right here just because that hook goes into my septum bone. And my swelling went down really fast, well, to me, because I've noticed that some people, like, after a couple months, they still have a lot of swelling. And mine went down fast because I iced every single day. After a week, I think I stopped icing and I started using heat pads, and that felt really nice because I would use that before I went to bed, and then I'd fall asleep. My sleeping schedule did change a lot, but now I'm getting back to my normal sleeping schedule. I would go to bed really late because I just felt really uncomfortable, and then I'd wake up really early, like at 7. And then I kind of had pain, so I'd take like an Advil, and then I would go back to bed for like a couple more hours, and those were like the best hours of sleep that I had during the morning, which was really weird because I would sleep at night, but I wouldn't feel like I got enough sleep. So then week 5, I got my splint out, which was nice, but it felt so weird because on the top of my roof, it felt squishy, and where it was, because my splint wasn't like a splint that I see a lot, and I don't know if you guys have seen that goes like right here between the teeth, and it's clear, almost looks like a mouth guard. My splint was more like a top retainer, like a clear retainer on the top of my roof, and so I got that taken out, and I had to see my orthodontist that same day, and they took out all this like junk and extra wires in my teeth, which feels so much better now, and I could talk a lot better, so that was nice. And eating is so much easier without that, because food would get stuck in it and I'd get so annoyed. Like, it was such a trouble trying to eat, so sometimes like I would rather just drink Ensure instead of have like a mashed potatoes or applesauce, something like that, just because it was so annoying having to like clean out all my things that were like the pieces of food that were stuck in between my teeth. So like I noticed a difference in my jawline, which is really cool because I never used to have a jawline before, and now that I have it, like I feel, it's not like I didn't like my face before, but I just feel like a lot happier and like different, like more symmetrical, and like just more even around my face. I noticed that my bottom lip did get a little bit bigger, which is okay for me because I don't really care if it did. And then my chin got smaller, like my face did get shorter, and that was nice too. So I could show you a side profile of my face. I do have makeup on right now, so it might look a little bit more fierce, or I don't know how to explain it, but I do have makeup on. So here's my profile. This side. Sorry. And my smile is still so lopsided. Like, I try to practice looking in the mirror, trying to smile like the right way, but I always have one side like just pushing out more than the other. So I don't know when I'm ever gonna smile back to normal. So I am doing jaw exercises now. So week 7, I went to see my surgeon again, and they want me to do jaw exercises where I open my mouth as wide as I can, and that's how wide as I could get it right now. And I have to do that at least 200 times a day, so I have to like space it out throughout the day. You know, I'm getting back to eating more things than usual. Like, I know my surgeon said to start eating soft foods, and that's like slow, and then slowly work your way into 3 months where you could start eating regular, like anything you want. But like I've been eating pizza and everything now, so I feel like I don't have any pain because he's scared that I might overdo it. But I honestly never have any pain like before, until now actually, because I've been doing more jaw exercises where my right side actually does hurt, but like only when I open my mouth to a certain extent. So that's like the only pain I ever get. I don't get pain anywhere like in my bones or anything like some people get. I never really had pain. Like I stopped taking pain medication. But I did used to get a lot of headaches, and I think that was just because I wasn't eating in the morning when I needed to. I would wait a while to eat, and then I would get like temple pains, and that sucked. But I would just take Advil for that. So and that's all gone. Like occasionally I'll get a headache, but I think that's just from like maybe not eating fast like in the morning, because I'll wake up and I'll wait like a really long time to eat, which is like bad. So my teeth are like still pretty straight, but they did move around after. And so this is my bite. I feel like almost like my teeth are slanted weird on the top, but I mean, I don't really care. I did notice discoloration in my teeth, like this one right here. You can't tell because my camera sucks, but it did turn like a little bit more gray than all the other teeth, and my teeth are so yellow. I hate it. I brush my teeth like around 3 to 4 times a day, and my teeth are still yellow, and I clean them with the water pick, and it's just like, it bugs me, but whatever. Once I get my braces off, I'm going to whiten them and have a really good smile. Some things that I suggest for people to really have during the surgery are baby toothbrush and a water pick, which was like a lifesaver, because honestly you go and brush your teeth and then you're like, yay, like they're clean, they feel clean, and then you go in with the water pick and you're like, wait, what the heck, I just missed all of that, and you like literally pour out like all the food and gunk that was stuck between your teeth that you couldn't reach. Also, like, all my stitches are gone, and I noticed last week they are actually gone, but I still have like a couple cuts back here that are starting to heal. And I think I am actually still swollen now that I think about it, just inside my cheeks more, because they're still healing. They're not raw or anything, but they're like kind of like, I could feel they're turning into scar tissue. It's really cool though, because like I could touch where my scars are. Before, I couldn't even reach my tongue up here just because I couldn't open my mouth wide enough. And then I know. So I just haven't had that much movement, and I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning how to smile. I can't do things. I've been like exercising where I make kissy faces like that, and then so I could work out my cheeks, because before when I put chapstick on, I wouldn't be able to rub my lips together. Now I can, but not as good as I used to. But yeah, so you kind of do lose like a lot of the momentum that you had in your face, and like can't do a lot of facial expressions that you used to. But for me, it wasn't that hard. Like the first day, I literally was smiling, but not a good smile where I was like, hey, I was just like trying to smile. So numbness, I still am numb right here, and then I'm probably like 75% numb right here, 60% numb here, and then everywhere else I am not numb. This place is like completely numb. And the thing is, like, I've been noticing, like, my teeth have become very, like, well, a couple of random teeth in my jaw have become sensitive. Like, this tooth right here, literally, if I just brush it on the top, it starts, like, stinging. Like, ugh, I just hate the feeling. And then I noticed if I tap my, like, my chin right here, I get this nerve pain that goes into that tooth right here. Like, it's a sharp pain. So I try not to, like, touch my face over there. It does suck sometimes when you are numb, because I'll be eating and I won't feel something drip just because I have no feeling, and I'll just have it on my face for like 30 minutes, and then someone comes up to me like, hey, like, you're dripping, and I'm like, oh shoot, like, I won't feel it sometimes until it hits like the bottom of my neck. So yeah. Oh, another thing I should mention was since I got my jaw pushed forward and up a little bit, my neck was really tight before. So I'd have to massage it out, which is really weird, but it felt good. And I would stretch it out by moving my neck up. And then it actually went down. Like, I used to have a bigger double chin because swelling and just, like, my muscles were really tight there. I still kind of do, but, I mean, I don't really care. But, yeah, like, I feel really good. If you guys have any other questions about anything, because I don't know if other things that I should bring up, go ahead. I do not regret the surgery at all. I really like the way my face came out to look and how everything looks more symmetrical. It is a really hard surgery, and I think, like, the number one thing that is really important for people to have is a support system, because there are times where you are down, and trust me, a lot of times, or I tried my best to be positive, and especially for people out there, it's really nice to be positive for them if they're going through this surgery, just because it is really hard. I had my mom there the whole time, literally taking care of me. Every time I woke up in the middle of the night, or like 3 o'clock in the morning, she'd wake up to see if I was okay, help me change my ice. I had my boyfriend, my dad. They were all there, like, especially when I was sick, and I think that's really important, because if I didn't have any of those people, like, I would be really sad and, like, just scared and not know what to do, because, like, obviously my mom knows, like, almost everything. She always, like, knows how to take care of me, and it was really nice that she was there to help you. So shout out to my mom and everyone else that was out there. So yeah, just, if you have any questions, just let me know, and you could comment down below, okay? Thank you.